Welcome to the video podcast. My name is Florence Straka. This video podcast is all about life experiences, blogging, inspiration, and mindset. In today's episode, I'm going to continue from where I left off. Now I am living in the town where we used to live before, doing some near jobs, working in a drinking bar, cooking place where they sell drinks and sell food. So I was there. I've been in there for I would say probably 2 months, and living with my aunt. And my mom always come to the town every 5 days because it's to sell farm products and other vegetables that we've grown before I left. So she would come. I always talk to her. She want me to come back, but I just wasn't able to go there. All I was planning at this point is waiting for my final result to come in to see where I am standing and see what the plan is going to be. So within 3 months, we got our results. We're in. I failed miserably. I'm telling you, I failed some of my selective subjects. I passed English. Math, I did not pass it. I failed it, and other subjects. So now, what do I have to do now? What do I do? I can choose to go and learn a skill, either learning how to sew, because that is one of the business in a lot there. People learn how to sew clothes. I can learn how to do hair, braiding, perming, and all that. There are so many skills there, and it's easy to learn, but none of these appeal to me. I don't know how to explain this, but like how you love to do something, none of this appeal to me at all, none. So I didn't attempt to go in for any of them at that time. So now that the results are in, I need to rewrite some of the ones that I didn't pass. No university is going to even give me any opportunity or accept me any, and we don't even have money for me to say I'm going to the university. There's training colleges, trained to be a teacher. There is training colleges there for nursing, for teaching, all that is there. But I didn't pass. My results were terrible. So now I have to decide to rewrite them. I have to take classes, some short courses, and maybe within 3 months, 6 months to write them, because I don't want to stay too long. And then all that you've learned will start going away. And so I decided, well, if this is the case, then I will go back to my father in Accra, in the capital. So then he will help me to rewrite because there are so many high schools there, and I can just enroll in one of them, take 3-month courses and rewrite the subject that I failed in. So I thought, maybe by now I've grown, so it will be easy. It wasn't. So finally, I told my mom I'm moving to Accra. It was very hard decision. I love my mom because of all the things we went through from childhood. Remember when I was living with my father's mother? The wicked grandmother treated me badly. My mom came and saved me when I had that huge accident under my chin, the bicycle accident. My mom was the one who came and saved me. I didn't even know I'll be alive today if had it not been her at that particular moment. So, and then all the things that she did for me. Going to high school, it wasn't easy. No money, every struggle. We struggle. And I finally finished. But I just couldn't leave myself in that village with the beatings and all that. I just couldn't take it anymore. So when I finally decided to leave her, it was very hard for me, very hard. But I don't have any money to help her. If we need to move, we need a place, we need to rent a place, move from that village. I don't have any of those to afford to give her. So I moved. I took all my clothes and moved to Accra to my father. We still live in the same family house that I remember when I was a child. The same house. This time, my grandmother also moved into the house, living in one of the rooms there. So now my grandmother is living in the same house. My father is living in the same house. Both my aunties moved out, so none of them were living in the house anymore. But we do have other tenants in the house. And so I moved to my father, living with him. He didn't have any woman living with him then. He did had a girlfriend, they come and go, but I was living with him. So at first, it's normal. And I told him all what I need. The response was, he is not going to send me to any high school, because that high school that I wanted to go back to, they have a fence. It's all girls school. He said he's not going to send me to any high school where I'll be jumping over fences. That was crazy. His response to me to let me go back to the high school there and rewrite my subject, the failed ones. He said no, he's not going to, send me to any high school there where I will be jumping over fences, because it's all fenced out. So he didn't. And it wasn't because of that. It was the money that he would give me to go and register. That was the issue. Not that he couldn't afford it, but he doesn't want to. Remember from my childhood, to take care of me, where he pushed me over to his mother because of their responsibilities. That's what it was. Responsibility. He doesn't want to. So I didn't do anything. I take care of the house. In the morning he goes to work. I cook, make sure I cook everything before he comes back. And then that continues for a while. Then it got to a point, he got upset because I'm not working. And I said, well, I'm not here to work. I need to rewrite my papers. And it didn't work out. So now I have to think, what do I have to do? I have to find a job. And then he started gradually depriving me with food. He started gradually not giving me enough money to cook as he was doing. And then gradually, it degraded to a point where when he's going to work, not even a penny, he won't give me. So remember the hunger when I was young, going hungry? It started the same thing. Sometimes he just leave me. We don't have any food. We don't have any corn flour for me to cook anything. We don't have anything. Because I don't have money. He gives me to buy all these things, make sure we have food at first. But then he just changed. So then I started getting hungry again. He leaves me, goes to work. My father, my real father, again, he leaves me, go to work. He comes home very late. Sometimes I'll be hungry. So there was a lady in the house. He came from a different town, but living in the house, like I said, there were other tenants in the house. So this lady is one of the tenants. She came from where my mother's side is from, that area. And then he saw everything that was going on. And so she started giving me food. Somebody I didn't know from anywhere. She started giving me food. So by the time my father got home from work, sometimes drunk, he didn't even ask if I have eaten or nothing. But this lady already gave me food, so I'm full before he comes home. And what he does was sometimes he will buy food from the roadside. Kenke, we have other food he will buy, and he will come to sit to eat. When I wash my hands to come and eat, he would throw my hands away from the food because he didn't invited me to come and eat. And I was hungry. Sometimes I just test him to see. And I told the lady, I said, you wait. Because where we live, you can see in our kitchen is open. It's not enclosed. It's open. So whatever you are doing in front of your door, everybody can see you. You are cooking, whatever you see, eating in your section, in your corner there, everybody sees us. So when one day, I said, well, I'll show you. You see what he did? Because when I mentioned that to her, she didn't believe it. That he pulled my hand out of the food, that he won't let me eat the food. She didn't believe it, that he did that to me, my own father. So I said, you wait. I'll do it again. That day I wasn't hungry because she fed me already. But I just want her to see it. So when he came one day, brought food, sat down, started to eat, I washed my hands, went into eating, put my hand in the food. He hit my hand. He really hit my hand, took my hand out of the food, and she saw it. She said, oh my, yes, she saw it. So it was like that. So now, thought I came to my father to help me? No, I should have known. He didn't do it from the childhood. I'm grown now, a grown up now. He couldn't. So I have to look for a job. I don't know. I'm very, very introvert. Like I mentioned, I'm very introvert. I can't even go and ask, can I come and work for you? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. Even though I was doing those mere businesses, it's not like selling for somebody. I'm selling for myself. But this time, to go and ask somebody to work for them, because I have to, because there is no other way. I can't go back. I cannot go back home. Go back to my mom, the village. I can't. Because once I did that, I can never come back. I will be something else. No. So I said, I will stay and struggle. So gradually, there's becoming a distance between my father and I. Gradually become a distance. We live in the same room, but distance. I'm doing my own thing now. And so this lady is helping me to find a job. Like I mentioned, my grandmother still lives in the house. And where she is living, there is two bedrooms. Chamber hall, we call it. A living room and then the bedroom. And then beside it, there is a kitchen. They made out of wood. So it's just a very long kitchen that is just all wood, but has windows. You can sleep in there, but that's where they do all the cooking. Everything is stored in there. So sometimes I'll go and help her if she needs help, but I wasn't really staying with her. And then I started to look for a job. So this lady who is feeding me, who I don't know from anywhere, who is helping me out, asked one of her cousins to look for a job for me. But I don't even know how to start. I don't know where. Where do I go? But they've been living in Accra for a long time, so they know areas where people have bars. In Ghana, every corner there is a bar, selling soft drinks, alcohol, and all that. So they were looking for, that is the easiest place you can see, or a shop. People have shops selling provisions in terms of, milk, little things like that. So you can find a place like that, people's stores, and sell things for them. So they were looking for me, and finally they find me one place that I can go and work. All I have to do is just get up in the morning, finish whatever I'm doing in the house, clean, and then just go there and work and come home. It's not too far from where we were living. It's a little distance of walk, but much better. This is what I'm going to leave this, a quick one today. For me, leaving my mom to come to Accra, this time to live with my father as a grown-up to help me, failed. It failed miserably. So I have to fend for myself. So what is your story? What life experience do you have? What are you going through now that you think is so big that you cannot overcome it? Just look back. Look back from when you were young, when you've grown and become what you are today. You overcame it, whatever it is. So whatever is in front of you today can also be overcome. If you are listening to this on YouTube, if you have any questions, leave in the comment section below, subscribe, and also wherever you listen to your podcast. I hope your day goes well. And if you have anything you want to share, life experience you want to share, life journey you want to share, let me know. And I'll talk to you very soon.